All right, so today for my IP&T assignment, I'm going to be showing some of the accessibility features that the Dell laptop has for everybody to use. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my cursor and I'm going to go down to the home button on the bottom left side of my screen, click on that. Then I'm going to go up a little bit to the gears icon, which is also the settings icon for those of you who don't know. And this is where I can find all of my settings for my laptop, anything that I want to change. So what I'm going to do now is go down to my ease of access button right here and click on that. And ease of access is where I can find all of my accessibility options for this Dell laptop. And I'm going to be focusing on a few features today that are made specifically to help those with visual disabilities or visual impairments. So the first one that I want to talk about is under this page display, and it's our very first two options right here. Change the size of apps and text on the main display and on secondary or other displays. And this is really straightforward. It's just what it says. What we can do is we can click on this drop-down button right here, and then we can make the size of the text that we see bigger. So if I do that, it makes the text a lot larger. I have to scroll down more to see all of the words, but it can make it easier for anybody who has impaired vision and needs to see the text on a larger scale. And this is true as well for on secondary displays as well. So that's very helpful. And something else that we can do, another accessibility feature, we go down right here, is changing the size and the color of our cursor or our mouse pointer. And this can be very helpful. It can be helpful to change the mouse to assist us in navigating the screen better. Sometimes it can be hard to see where we left our mouse off, especially because it's so small, and if we have a visual impairment, then that could be really helpful to change the pointer size. So what we do after clicking on cursor and pointer size is go down right here to change pointer size and color, and we can click any of these options, and as you can see, my mouse becomes a lot bigger than it was before. And I can also change the color to black if that'll help me see the mouse better against the display that I have on. And additionally, this page is also good for changing the cursor size right here, which can help me if I'm having trouble picking up where I left off typing. So that can make the cursor, and you can see in this little box right here, you can see that the cursor size thickens considerably to help me better see where I left my cursor. So that is a very helpful feature, and I'm actually going to leave mine at this size because I prefer that. So another accessibility feature that we can see on the side here is the magnifier. So let's click on that. And basically what this does, it has a similar effect to changing the size of the text that we saw earlier, except this will help us zoom in on the text, the entire screen. So let's demonstrate here. First, what we would do is we would turn on the magnifier, click on that so that we can see it's on. Perfect. And then what we do is we press the this sign right here, the plus sign, and it zooms us in like so. And to move the screen around, if say I wanted to scroll down to the bottom page, all I have to do is I take my cursor and I just move it down where I want to go, in the direction I want to go, and it moves automatically. So it's very easy, very user-friendly, as long as you can move your fingers or your mouse. And if I want to go back out, I just press this sign right here, zoom out back to normal. So perfect. And then that'll turn off automatically when I exit out, like so right there. So this can be very helpful if I'm changing the size of the text on your screen isn't helping you read as clearly as you would like. You can zoom in on the entire screen and the words will become a lot bigger. So that's very helpful. And the final accessibility feature that I'm going to talk about today is the narrator button right down here. It's a few down from magnifier, as you can see. So I'm going to click on that. And what the narrator feature does basically is an automatic voice. If I turn it on, an automatic voice can narrate every move that I make on the computer, basically. So if I go to a different screen, the narrator will narrate that. Or where my mouse clicks, for example. The narrator can talk about that as well. So, and I believe this is intended specifically for blind computer users or anyone really who just cannot see their screen, um, whether through the text or the zooming in. The magnifier abilities didn't help. If you really can't see your screen, then this feature will help you, especially those who have a Braille keyboard, because it'll help you navigate where you are on your computer. So let's turn this on and see how it works. So just like the other ones, we go down to this little button right here and we click to turn it on. All right, and let me unplug my, so we can hear that again. So off and on. There we go. And so say I wanted to go to, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So say I wanted to go, yeah. Say I wanted to click on this. And that's giving us a little feedback on that. I'm going to turn that off because it's kind of hard to talk over it. But as you can see, that can be a very helpful feature for anyone who cannot navigate the screen without some kind of audio support. And if you don't have someone with you, Narrator can be a great way to still navigate your computer without the help of someone else. So those are the 4 features that I wanted to go over today. And as I mentioned, and as I've explained, these are very helpful, in particular for those who have visual disabilities. So it's good to know for those of us who do have visual disabilities that it is still possible to use a computer, use a laptop from Dell, and that they've made provisions to support as many people as they can in using their products efficiently and to work and to have fun. So yeah, it's been great getting to learn more about these features, and I'm grateful to know that these were there because I had no idea that my computer had any accessibility features. So this is important for all of us to realize. And yeah, so thanks for watching.